Yo, what's good, y'all? Today we're going to be diving into the sequel to the kit that changed everything for me, Iconic 2. If you were messing with the original Iconic, then you already know the vibes. One of the best drum kits out there, hands down, no debates. Let's see if Iconic 2 can surpass that level. I don't know if it can, but we're going to find out. Alright, so jumping over to the DAW, let's just dive right into it. We have 808s, claps, hi-hats, kicks, open hats, perks, rims and snaps, and snares. So there's a little over 80 sounds in this kit, 81 to be exact. There's 11 perks, there's 10 of every other sound type in here. The last one, extra cymbal 2, is just kind of like, I think it's just kind of an extra bonus. Extra cymbal 1, the original and Iconic, I use all the time, and I'm probably gonna be using this one too. Sounds dope. It's a good way to hit that initial drop on your chorus, or just a changed up section. So looking at the 808s, here you got a good variety of different sounds there, different textures, and they're all hitting hard. Whenever you drag one of these in, it's gonna hit. That's what I love about the original Iconic. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick too. We got my two favorite 808s, Elite and Thunder. These sounds are all super dope. I'm definitely gonna be using these a lot. I like Deadline, Chambers, Burner. I'm definitely going to use all these 808s at least once for sure. And I know a couple of these I'm going to be using a lot. Burner, I think. I like Asteroid, that distortion on top. And Chambers, definitely going to sound cool on some Detroit or some like West Coast beats. We got claps. I'm not going to go through every single sound one by one. It would take too long. But good variety in here. You got some with reverb tail, some that are just clean, crisp. We got hi-hats. Again, all different sounding. So different vibes, different scenarios. They're going to come in super useful. And then you notice there's no fluff in this kit. That's what I love about Iconic and what I love about this kit. You got 10 sounds in each folder, and they're all good. There's no filler, there's no fluff, there's no just random garbage that you're never going to use and have to sift through and think about. You can just come in here, you're already going to know which sounds you want to click. And if you have to play around, you don't know which one you're going to pick yet, it's not going to take you that long. You're going to find something pretty quick that's going to work. Kicks. Again, all solid sounds, all going to work for different scenarios, depending on which 808 you're using or sub bass you're using, which one's going to sound best with it. You have good options here. You're going to find something. Good open hats once again. Got rims. Love that snap. That one too. Little reverb snap. Then we got our snares. It's a very interesting snare. I've never heard one like that before. Yeah, so I'm digging all these sounds. Got good perks. I'd say just going between the original Iconic and this one, I think Iconic 2 has at least matched up with Iconic, if not surpassed it. I think I like the snares and the hi-hats, the closed hi-hats in this kit better than the original Iconic. And the 808s, it's neck and neck. I'm going to have to just experiment with my beats and see which ones I like better at the end of the day. But yeah, I think Chambers somehow managed to pull it off and may have stepped it up with this kit. Alright, so next up I just wanted to play a beat for you of a beat that I did using nothing but sounds from Iconic 2. I just whipped this together real fast. It's not fully mixed or nothing like that. I didn't do anything too complex on the patterns. Just wanted to get a feel for the kit, show off some of the sounds, and yeah, just play around with the kit for a little bit. And then after this, we're going to go into a Cookup and actually show me making a beat with Iconic. So here we go. So we got a sad melancholic vibe going on. We'll mute these elements for a second so we just can hear the drums. So I use the lighter kick, I use the burner 808. We got the million snare, snare quest. Oh, I think I actually pulled that out of the original Iconic. Yeah, snare quest came out of the original Iconic drum kit. So that's the one that's not from Iconic 2. But for that counter snare, it just had the sound I was looking for, and I couldn't quite get that sound out of anything in Iconic 2. But the cool thing is, if you join Chambers courses, the higher tier, you get all his drum kits for free. So you're going to get Iconic. I don't know if Iconic 2 will be in there right away or if it'll be in down the line. It's not actually out yet at the time that I'm recording this. I did get early access to that. I should disclaim that. This isn't a sponsored video, but I do have early access just a few days early. So I could get this video ready to go and get it out on the day that Iconic releases. Iconic 2, that is. So I think the sounds are dope. If you think my beat's whack, that's my fault. That is not the kit. I think it sounds great. What I love about Iconic and Iconic 2 is you don't have to do any special mixing or processing. All the sounds just hit as soon as you drag them in. So it makes making beats fun, easy. Yeah, there's not a whole lot you gotta do. You just gotta come up with the patterns, put them in there. So let's jump into a beat cookup and show you what we got going on. All right, so let's go ahead and do a quick cookup with the kit. See what we can do. I have a loop pulled up here that I got from Chambers. I think I already mentioned the course before, but Chambers courses are absolutely worth the money. You get access to special contests where you can win loops from Chambers, get special collabs with Chambers. He does beat reviews on a regular basis on YouTube, and all his class members get priority. So you don't have to pay to skip the line. You're automatically going to get skipped the line. You could send 2-3 beats, get all of them played in one session, whereas most people are going to be lucky if they get one in, and they have to submit like whenever that post goes up because he gets hundreds of emails. So yeah, if you want to get your beats reviewed by Chambers, you want to learn a lot from him, courses are great. He's going to help you level up fast. Yeah, and he's providing more value than most people I see on YouTube and otherwise. But yeah, we got this loop from him right here. Get a clip of that. And yeah, we're just gonna start building out a drum pattern. It's gonna be a real quick cookup. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. Start off with a hi-hat. Like this one, let's drag it in. Let's get our simple two-step. Let's find a snare. Let's get a kick. All right, so we already got a bounce going. That simple. So there's some open hats with our kicks. All right, well, you're getting the idea of where I'm going here. I'm gonna take a little time, play with some perks probably. I'm not gonna waste time with that. Now, in this Cookup, let's go ahead and throw an 808 on here and see what we can do. So. Alright, so I'm just going to copy my kick pattern here. Let's go ahead and use burner to start off. And let's open this up. Do the usual 808 tricks here. Make sure this is on just in case we jack something up. And this is in D sharp minor. So let's bring this up to D sharp. So we got a cool little 808 pattern. Let's play with some of the 808s. Some of these you don't even need a kick. I just muted the kick so it can be a little bit cleaner. I'll bring it back for that one. I don't know. I think deadline. All right, yeah, so that's the quick Cookup. I'm not going to go through structure or anything like that. If you're feeling this kit and you'd like to see me do a full Cookup from start to finish, I would gladly do that on the channel. So just let me know. That's going to wrap up my demo of the Iconic 2 drum kit. Let me know what you thought of the beats down below. Let me know what you thought of the sounds. If you like what you heard, you can pick up the kit. I put the link in the description below. Again, this isn't an affiliated video. This isn't sponsored, so there's no kickback from me on the link. Get the kit if you want it. If not, so be it. I think that it'd be well worth the money, and there might be a little bonus in there. If you grab it soon, and you might be able to get a discount on the course as well, and get all the other drum kits that he has to offer. So that being said, smash the like, sub if you're new, and I'll catch y'all next time.